first of all, thanks everybody for being here for an incredibly long day. We started this thing early this morning, and we had speaker after speaker after speaker after speaker, and then we had about a 2.5-hour break, and they came back to see you. So
I've been up since 1 o'clock.
So this guy is on the tail end of a 2-week trip and 4 or 5 different cities in Asia.
1 day ago I was in Taiwan. Last night I was in Houston. Here I am.
But he's been gone 2 weeks, and we're standing between him and his personal bed versus a hotel. So we're gonna have fun, and then we're gonna get him out of here. So, you don't need much of an introduction, but thank you for being here, man.
Yeah,
we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for our partnership, and really proud of you guys.
So let's start with that. We've had a partnership, and you introduced this whole concept of AI factories, and we're working on this together. It's probably not going as fast as either one of us would like in the enterprise space, but can we start by talking about what is an AI factory to you?
So first of all, remember, we're reinventing computing for the first time in 60 years. What used to be explicit programming, right? We wrote the programs, and the variables that's passed through APIs and are very explicit, to implicit programming. You now tell the computer what your intent is, and it goes off and it figures out how to solve your problem. So from explicit to implicit, from general purpose computing, basically calculation, to artificial intelligence. The entire computing stack has been reinvented. Now, people talk about computing where the processing layer is, which is where we are. But remember what computing is. There's computing, there's the processing, but there's storage, networking, and security. All that is being reinvented as we speak. And so the first part is we need to develop AI to a level, and we'll talk about that. We need to develop AI to a level that is useful to people. And until now, chatbots, where you give it a prompt and it figures out what to tell you, is interesting and curious, but not useful.
Helps me finish crossword puzzles sometimes.
Yes, but only on things that it had memorized and generalized. What I'm thinking about are my questions. The answers are a commodity. If I simply knew what to ask, I'm identifying what's important. And I don't want people to know what I think is important. And I want that to be in a small room. I want that to be on-prem. I want that to be by myself. And I want to create my own AI. And then one last thought. Since it's already 11 o'clock. One last thought. There was an idea that AI should always have human in the loop. It's exactly the wrong idea. It's backwards. Every company should have AI in the loop. And the reason for that is because we want our company to be better and more valuable and more knowledgeable every single day. We never want to go backwards. We never want to go flat. We never want to start from the beginning, which means that if we have AI in the loop, it will capture our life experience. Every single employee in the future will have AI, lots of AIs in the loop, and those AIs will become the company's intellectual property. That's the future company. And therefore, I think it's sensible for all of you to call Chuck immediately.
And I'll call Jensen.
Anyhow, that's my close.
Listen, let's 2 weeks on the road. Jensen flew here, spent his last evening with us before he gets to sleep in his bed for the first time in a long time. We're forever grateful. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much. And